Welcome to our second class. In today's class, I'll be teaching you how to cut your brown paper. This is how you buy it. It's bigger than this. I've used out of it before. So this is the remaining one. So if you buy, you fold into 4. You fold one into 4 and you use your knife. You can use knife or scissors. You cut. First you cut into 2. You fold second time, yes, and you cut again into making it 4, yes. So after cutting, you fold like you have to slant it just the way I'm doing in the video. You slant it and you cut. So one paper will give you that's 4 double, that's about 8. It's going to be bigger than this. So subsequently I still cut it smaller pieces. If I'm just maybe I'm using it to write, I'll cut it. So I'm folding it. You fold from the edge. It's very easy just to roll it and make sure the mouth is tiny. So yeah, so you can cut any shape you want to use. I hardly use nozzles. I use brown paper for my writing, for my piping. It's easier for me, and I don't need to start removing tip and washing bag. Once you use it, you throw it away. So it's easier for me. If you can still try with the brown paper, it's fine. But if you cannot, for a beginner especially, just stick to your piping bag and use. So I just cut the mouth now. Yes, you just cut it and make sure your icing is coming out. So here I'm still we're still continuing with our lettering. I'm just showing you how I use the brown paper because I mentioned you should buy brown paper. You can try it if it works for you. It's a little tricky, but once you get it, it's easier. For me personally, it's easier. I don't use piping bag to write, except I don't have brown paper. That's when you see me using piping bag. So as we continue the writing, the concept is the same. You can see I still draw the line even in this class to do the writing so that you will see. The concept remains the same for both capital letter and small letter. Is the same way you write. But remember, the lines are not going to be on your customer's cake. We are just using the line to practice. So now I'm still writing without the line. Now we are going to get into how to write your cursive and all that with time. But for now, let's stick to the basic way of how to write on your cakes, how to practice. And like I said in the first video, you need to practice. You need to practice. You need to look at your space. When you are writing, okay, if happy birthday cannot go on one straight line, you write the happy up, you write the birthday under, then you write whatever name that you want to write. I'm going to be dropping some pictures of my cakes that have lettering on them, so you see it. You get, so you understand what I'm saying. Now I draw all this circle, all this line to show you okay, let's say your cake is not big, you are working on a small size cake. So if you are practice and you are good with the ABC, you are good with the basic happy birthday on the line, this is the next stage. You are going to be drawing circles on your board. Now you notice I change my I changed the brown paper to this piping bag because the piping bag have a smaller nozzle on it. Now this is where another tip is for you. If you are writing on a small cake, it's better you use like a tip 2 or max a tip 3, so it will fit in. Imagine you are writing on a small cake and you are using tip 4 or tip 5. You know the tip of 5 is very big. By the time you write H, the whole cake is already gone. So if you are writing on a small space, even if you are using the brown paper, you cut the mouth very small so that it will come out small and it will still be in shape. By the time you are using a very big tip to write on a small cake, everything will just jam packed and it won't even be fine at all. So when you are writing on a small cake, make sure you are using a small tip. And some customers will tell you, oh, write happy birthday, write congratulations, Oluwatobiloba, or whatever, those long names. Sometimes you need to advise them, no, your cake is small. We can't write that long message on that cake. There is always a short form. Congrats. What's the short form of the person's name? There's always a short form. If you are saying, oh, happy birthday, my darling wife, on like a 6-inch cheesecake, it will not enter the message. So you always tell the customer from the beginning. I always do that. Okay, can we short the happy birthday to HBD? HBD also means happy birthday. Then you can do my wife or darling wife. You can always short something, make a short form, show it to the customer, let them know that, oh, okay, it's okay. But when you didn't say anything to the customer, you just accept it, they feel, oh, they are good. By the time you deliver what they did not ask you to write, that's when issue will start. Customer will start complaining. So always tell them to shorten the message from the beginning. Yes. So here I'm writing ABC in capital letters. So lettering, you can write in capital, you can write in capital and small letter, but don't mix small letter and capital letter. Like your normal capital letter starts from the first letter, right? Yes. So the first letter start with capital. Not that you write capital H, small a, capital P. No, it doesn't work like that. So you need to know how your writing will align so it will be fine. I'm drawing the line here so you see that even without the line, the concept remain the same. And like I said, once I write H, I cross it. I use the line I used to cross it to write the APPY. I make sure it's not above that line in the middle to continue my writing. So you need to practice. Like I will keep saying this, practice. You need to practice. Even if it's 1 hour a day, just dedicate a time and practice. Before you know it, you won't believe you are the one writing, because you would have practiced. When you see cake serve, you will not even, just the blink of an eye and you are done. So you need to practice. And here I'm doing a dot, showing you that when you are writing, from where you start writing, some people don't know how to end or when to stop piping. So you stop piping as a dot, so that when you don't want to pipe again, not that the H leg will be going long. No, you stop at a dot. So bye, see you in the next class.